Alright, here I am in exploring Arrowtown. I'm going to go down to Cromwell and Clyde. Enjoy the scenery. Interesting story with the Chinese gold miners. Many of them were unwelcome by the folk that were already here. They really were persecuted, shunned as unwanted immigrants. When they were getting old, many of them wanted to return to China to die and be buried in their traditional burial grounds. Others were exhumed, and there was a ship bound for China with 500 bodies on board that tragically sank near Hokianga Harbour in Northland, New Zealand. So as far as I know, they're still in that shipwreck, and there's a story to be told about that, which actually was on the New Zealand documentary called North in one of the episodes there. These are truly quite humble dwellings, very small. I have to duck a lot to get through. Dark and dingy inside, and really basic, this tiny little fireplace. Many of the Chinese gold miners were actually very good gardeners also, and in this area there were gardens in the side of the hills, like terraced gardens, and those dwellings up the side, partially rock dwellings. So this area was actually settled in the late 1800s, 1880s and 1890s, although the gold was running out. The easily accessible gold was running out in the 1890s, and that's when the Chinese gold miners ended up moving on, going back to China, or starting up market gardening type occupations. But many died quite lonely, still rejected by New Zealanders as a whole. But it was their comradeship and sense of community amongst each other that kept them going. So up on the hills behind Arrowtown, many trees obviously, and a lot of them are large, which have awesome autumn colour. However, they are also wildling. There is a little controversy as to whether to keep the deciduous trees or to remove them. So most of the trees behind me are exotic trees. So we've got lots of sycamore, which is Acer pseudoplatanus, and a lot of plums actually. They may be the originals from the Chinese miners, I'm not sure. Hawthorn and poplars. So none of those are New Zealand natives. They've just been growing wildly. But you can see around in front of me a new planting. In fact, in all directions. This is a little bog pine, I think. New Zealand native conifer. Quite a lot of those. And also this Caprosma, that's the type of Caprosma. And these blue flowers, I'm not actually sure, but an exotic weed, pretty sure. Upstream a little bit from Arrowtown, and this is the Macetown Road, which I would like to do in a four-wheel drive or on a motorcycle at some stage, but clearly a rough road, lots of fords. Only capable off-road vehicles should venture up here. You might be lucky to get down here. Motorcycles been down there though. I think I'll be going that road. No worries at all. Well, cycle tours is obviously a big business here, which fair enough. I wouldn't mind to ride myself. So that concludes my little walk around Arrowtown. Got here quite early, wasn't too busy, starting to get a little bit busier now, so when I say early it was probably about 8:30. It's now just after 10, but where I'm walking now, right through the historic centre, these trees that line the street, I think they're between 90 and 110 years old anyway. They are protected. Some of the car parking from underneath is gone. Onward and upward. Visit to Arrowtown, something for everyone. Four-wheel driving, cycling, cafes, historic buildings and trees, some nature and shopping. Ice cream. I moved on now. I'm in the Kawarau Gorge and just checking out the bungee jump at the historic bridge. AJ Hackett. Well, that was bungee jumping and great adrenaline buzz, I think, if you want to spend a bit of money quick and then get treated like a sack of spuds at the end. Central Otago, which is different from Lakes District, and this is Roaring Knee. The travelling public will find every comfort and accommodation at this hostelry. Wines, beer and spirits of the best brands. 1860s. In Central Otago you must try the fruit, and I've just stopped at this stall. It's been in the ownership of this family for 33 or 32 years, and lovely friendly people. Brought some cherries, apricots and more apricots. I'm at Highlands Park, and that's the motor racing circuit at Cromwell. Here we are, Central Otago, Cromwell, and 32 degrees. It said 33 a minute ago. One great thing about Cromwell is there's fruit everywhere. Oh man, that is sweet. Very old cemetery here, as you'd expect. Old part of New Zealand. That's a Chinese grave. William Day. Jump park under construction, and a very nice BMX track, and pump track, kids track over there. Good facilities. that dam. You generate it. This is the layout. 100 metres high from the deepest foundation to the crest. That's a long way down. Pushes that one in.
Pushes that in. So if you have an earthquake and it moves, you know, it's sealed.
Yeah.
Or moves apart.
Yeah.
So that's the theory behind it.
And so, and that's the wedge at the other end there that we can see.
See the tip of it?
So this is where the two dam walls meet, and that piece in the middle is the wedge that is kind of tapering away from us. Well, I feel privileged to have had that tour. Just a personal friend contact there, James from Hamilton, who's moved down here the last couple of years, about just over a year ago. So yeah, awesome.